And here we are leaving sunny Kalgoorlie about 7:30 in the morning. We're headed off to what's it called? Border Village, which is literally a motel and a place to stay at between the two borders, between Western Australia and South Australia. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. All packed and ready. 9.5 hours worth of driving today. So yeah, we'll keep you posted on the trip and see how it all goes. Sure. We've got a couple of big semi-trailers about to happen. Been asked to pull over the side of the road. Get this sort of thing around Kalgoorlie, Kambalda way. We're near Kambalda, which is another mine site. Here they come. I'll flip you around. Look like there are a couple of big mining trucks. No wheels on them. Look at the size of them. All the ore goes in the back of there. It's 9 o'clock. We're still on the road. I think this is Esperance Highway it's called. So headed towards the ocean. Some lovely countryside, lots of red gravel, red dirt. It's been fairly quiet out on the roads. A few road trains, but yeah, cruising pretty well. You can see there's clouds up ahead, so you get that feeling you're headed towards the coast. Once we sort of hit Norseman, we start turning east and go across the Nullarbor Plain. That's coming up in a little bit. Here we are in Norseman, having a bit of a stop. There's a cafe through here. We're going to have a look and see if there's some stuff for brekkie. And she's feeling hungry. Surprise, surprise.
Sing in the spring, laugh at the heat of summer, but I can feel the winter cold.
So as I said, we're in Norseman. This is the town centre. It's a not bad little town, typical Aussie town, shall we say. We're having lunch at a cafe that's just here. It's a Full Moon Cafe, it's called. See a fair few Winnebago stop over here. It's sort of a bit of a stopover before you're hitting the Nullarbor Plain. We're in sunny Norseman, and what can we say? There's a pool here. Who'd have thought? There's a whole little bit here. Beautiful and green, so come and have a swim. There's a laundromat back there. We've just had a fantastic breakfast. One of the local cafes, very tasty. Yeah, I'm watching you stuff your face. That's on camera. There she is. Stuffing her face. Oh, I beat her though. I beat her stuffing her down. I tell you, it was quite tasty. There's a park, playground for the kids to play in. It's alright, Norseman. Now, I guess it'll be a farming community around here and maybe some mines stuff going on, but I don't know much about Norseman. Certainly lots of caravans and Winnebago's dropping off here before they do the big Nullarbor run, I think. Or it could be the other way around too, that they're doing the just come from the Nullarbor run and having their coming from east to west. Nice horse statue. This is, it's not horseman, it's Norseman. Hello, my name is Norseman, the horse credited with the birth of this town. The sculpture was erected in 1990. So Norseman, the horse, so Norseman was a horseman. Who'd have thought? Continuing our little walk, stretching our legs, because basically we got about, I don't know, another 2 or 3 hours till we fuel up. Somewhere in the middle of the Nullarbor Plain, Balladonia, and then another 5 hours in front of us till we get to the South Australian border. It'll be fun. It's an adventure for us. We've never travelled this far before, particularly by car. I've loved it so far. I love seeing the Australian countryside, watching the dirt change from red to white. What's this one? Oh, this is the volunteer fire station. And there's a railway track. Oh, there's a pool. Alright, it's about 11 o'clock. Been away from Norseman for quite a while. We're still we're about 100k short of Balladonia, or Balladonia, as my wife called it. Oh, there it is. We're 80k to Balladonia. Yeah, it's a pretty straight old road, a few curves here and there. I've seen quite a few caravans more than road trains, so nice and quiet out here. In fact, it's so quiet that 110 feels like you're going 60. We've had to pass a few things. When you drop back to 110, it's just like, oh God, it seems slow. Our Wi-Fi signal drops in and drops out. Here we are at sunny Balladonia. Just visited the roadhouse. $2.56 per litre for fuel there. We've got some loos over here. So they've got some apartment things to stay at. Not sure how much they are. You can stay here. The sign said luxury apartments for a couple of them. I don't know what that means. And you can park a van here. Van spots, plug it in. Toilets for the caravan park patrons only. I presume you pay for them. There's my little wife in the distance. You can see quite a lot of people travelling from east to west and west to east. Stop here at Balladonia, fill up with fuel, grab something for lunch. It is about lunchtime now. What are we? 12 o'clock. Yep. Ooh, it's a bit of a willy. You can see that. Coming towards me. Willy. So we've got a bit of Skylab here. Fell down here a while ago. Came from space. United States written on it. Bit of a re-entry burn on the sides maybe, I don't know. Maybe they just cut it. Got a bit of 1979 Skylab. Treasure for it. Yeah. Skylab lump. US shock as debris hits WA. Yamaha amps, only $745. Sorry, that's a musician in me. Skylab rains a fortune in debris. Apparently it was worth money if you could find bits of Skylab and bring it in. That large bit might have been worth a bit of money back in its day, 1979. That's some crazy stuff. This is the Balladonia Museum, sort of just off the eatery. Yeah, we didn't expect to find this here. Got some info about the old trek across the Nullarbor, what it was like. That's what Skylab used to look like before bits of it fell on Australia. Crazy, eh? Looks like it's got some old wool baling bales and bellows for heating up things. Must be for melting something. This is what they used to put the wool in, and they bale it up. So shear the sheep, bale the bale, send it into town, wash it all and turn it into clothes. Spin it into yarn, all that sort of stuff. Oh, this is a blast from the past. This is there's a rabbit trap. My granddad Percy was a rabbit trapper out from Kalgoorlie outwards, and yeah, he used to go out there. That was his job, catching rabbits. They were a pest and a plague at the time, and all the pelts and the meat and everything would be worth money. And so he'd set hundreds of these things, and they'd catch the rabbit in those claws, and from there you'd break the rabbit's neck and sling them up and gut them later on and peel them fur off and all that sort of stuff. My granddad Percy taught me how to do all that to rabbits. So sounds a bit archaic these days, particularly, but yeah, that was his living back about 50 odd years ago. It was catching rabbits. 50? Oh no, almost about 100 now. There's some of our lovely reptiles, our tiger snakes and dugites and bloody king browns. I'm sure will be somewhere there. I don't know, I'd have to have a look at the names. Here's my wife. Did you see the rabbit trap, Dale? No. Come have a look. So this is what Granddad Thomas taught me to do. So that's a rabbit trap. So you press that down and the claws would fall open. You pull this pad up and then you'd bury it in the dirt. And the rabbit would step on it and go catch their claws, usually their front paws. But sometimes their back.
Big saws like that. Not that big though.
My grandpa. Your grandpa used to have saws that big.
But not that big, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, my granddad had them out the back too, with the wooden handles. That's a wood baling machine. A wool baling machine. Got some sheep bones and cow bones and things down here. Camel bones, by the look at it too. Anyway, a Coolgardie safe, as they were called. These were designed to keep the flies out and off your food and keep your stuff didn't keep anything cold or anything. No fridges back in their day. That one might actually not be a Coolgardie safe. I'm pretty sure they used to wet the top, and evaporation used to keep stuff cold. Old stove and an old sewing machine.
Dance through the day, breathe in the air at sunset. The smother of night just leaves me old.
Oh, here we are, 3 o'clock check-in. Still driving on the air highway. What have we done? We've been sitting in this car 6 hours and 25 minutes. What else have we done? 623 kilometres since Kalgoorlie, and we're still going. It said it's going to take about 9.5 hours, so we've still got another 3 hours ahead of us. So fair bit of driving to go. We just had a couple of ham and tomato sandwiches. Rating of 1 to 10. 10 being the best sandwiches you've ever had. 1 being the worst.
8.
An 8. There you go. She was pretty hungry by the time we got
I was
there.
hungry.
And got our drinks and our Mars bars. We discovered there wasn't a heck of a lot of water at, what was it? It starts with
Balladonia.
Balladonia, that's right. And they actually gave a warning in Norseman that they wouldn't have much water in Balladonia. They did have some bottled water, but yeah, they were right. There wasn't much. Their fridges were quite empty of it. So I don't know whether that's a leftover COVID thing or whether it's just because it's stuck in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, we're enjoying the trip. The Nullarbor keeps changing on us. It's got a bit more shrubby now and a few more trees, less desolate. Grasses look a little bit greener in the plants. So it's always changing our landscape. Quite like it. So we've still got about 2 hours left to get to Border Village. Our GPS, Google Maps, has adjusted the time and everything, because we're going to be there at Eastern Stage time. So it's going to be 7:02 their time when we arrive here. About 2 hours and 14 minutes away. Again, some nice country out here. We've got some hills to the left of us. I don't know what hills they are. And we've got some more plain to the right. And more air highway. Apparently we're going to keep travelling along air highway and turn right in about 195 kilometres, so good couple of hours to go yet.
I like the way you see the darker side of me. Keep putting on a show. I won't let others know. You read me like a book after only just one look. Smile at the kids, skip to the beat of busy. Action's the enemy of thought. Jump at a chance, sigh at the sight of beauty. Close all the doors before I'm caught. Ain't it funny how you see the darker side of me? Keep putting on the show. Come on, it's time to go. You read me like a book after only just one.
Well, here we are. It's night time at Border Village at the moment. So we've only just arrived. Found our little room, which I'll show you later. We're heading straight off to try some dinner, because it closes at 8:30 and we're on Eastern time now. So even though it's 5:30 in Perth or something like that, it's about 7:40 or something here, or something weird. Yeah, so anyway.
It's a beautiful world.
Bless you.